British influence. Okay. They initially followed Gothic style. They initially followed Gothic style. They initially followed Gothic style. Gothic is nothing but a large tribe group present in Western Europe. So that is the name of Gothic, a large numerically dominant tribe group in the medieval times is known as Gothic. So they invaded Europe, they invaded especially the Roman kingdom and constructed certain buildings. So that is the name, the Gothic name arrived. Okay, so the Gothic, they introduced the Gothic style, so no Indian elements. After certain time they adopted Indian elements also. Indian elements adopted after certain time. Indian elements adopted after certain times, known as Indo-Gothic style. Known as Indo-Gothic style. This Indo-Gothic style is followed before 1911. This Indo-Gothic style followed before 1911. Okay, Indo-Gothic style followed before 1911. After 1911, they followed Neo-Roman style. So before 1911 they followed Indo-Gothic style. After 1911 they followed Neo-Roman style, also known as Neo-Classic style. But what are the chief primarily material they used for the construction of these buildings is they primarily use red sandstone. They primarily used red sandstone. Okay, and after that they used coarse lime. These are the primarily used material in the British architecture, that is the red sandstone and the coarse lime are the principal building material for the British architecture in India. Their architecture is divided into two types, before 1911, after 1911. Before 1911 it is known as Indo-Gothic style, and after 1911 it is known as Neo-Roman style. The first heading is Indo-Gothic style. Indo-Gothic style. This is adopted before 1911. This is adopted before 1911. This is also known as Victorian style. This is also known as Victorian style. This is also known as Victorian style. So consisting of elements of India, Persian and plus Gothic. These are the consisting of the elements of India, Persian and as well as the Gothic style. And as well as the Gothic style. So the main material they used is coarse lime. Coarse lime primarily used. During this phase they used coarse lime primarily used. They used coarse lime primarily. And what are the architectural features? Let's talk about the features of this style. let's talk about the features of this style. First thing is, the buildings are elaborate. The buildings are elaborate, extensive, and large size. The buildings are elaborate, extensive, and large size buildings. Okay. And the very important feature is, the walls are thin. The walls are thin, unlike Indo-Islamic architecture. Unlike Indo-Islamic architecture, the walls are thin. The walls are thin, unlike Indo-Islamic architecture, where the walls are very thick. The walls are very thick. Okay, the walls are very thin in Indo-Gothic style, unlike Indo-Islamic architecture, where the walls are very thick. You know, you will see the large size of walls in the Indo-Islamic architecture. Next thing is, there are pointed arches. They consisting of pointed arches, unlike Indo-Islamic architecture. Unlike Indo-Islamic architecture, where the arches are curved. Where the arches are curved. Here you will see the pointed arches, unlike the Indo-Islamic architecture, where the arches are curved. So you will see the difference, right? For example, in Indo-Islamic architecture, but the arches are like this. These are the arches. But if you see the European influence, like this. Okay. So the arches are like this in Indo-Islamic architecture, whereas in the British influence there are pointed arches. That is the difference. Okay. Next one, a very unique feature is, the very unique feature of this Indo-Gothic architecture is adoption of the unique feature of Indo-Gothic style. The unique feature of Indo-Gothic style, use of large windows. Use of large windows. Use of large windows. This is exceptionally unique. Okay. And next thing is, the churches constructed on crucified ground plan. The churches constructed on crucified ground plan. What is crucified ground plan? Just like, you know, like that, the crucified ground plan. The crucified ground plan.